Yo, check it out. Off Limit Sports Talk, back at you real quick. We're gonna talk about this this female over here. I don't even like saying the name, but Disney took over ESPN, so now I see why ESPN has just flipped the script. Okay, we go back to Rachel Nicholson. She was an ESPN analyst, white lady. She got caught up when ESPN was listening to her when she didn't turn off a machine in her hotel room during the pandemic. And instead of them talking to this lady, telling this lady that the machine was left on, they let the machine stay on. Okay, well, they could see everything she was doing. Okay, that's how the Jimmy Butler thing and Rachel Nicholson came out. Okay, but moving forward, she got on the phone and she was talking about her job. ESPN wanted her to give up her position, to give it to this female right here, you know, because of the George Floyd incident. And she didn't want to give her position up because it was in her contract. You dig? So she never spoke bad about this lady. Actually, she spoke highly of her. You dig? Because that's what they're supposed to do, be politically correct. But moving forward, she got the position. Okay, and ever since she got this position, okay, she's been on live television just disrespecting men. And she has no credentials really to be a reporter. Okay, if she does report, she should be in buttfuck Egypt somewhere reporting. You dig? Not on ESPN. All right, she's up there with athletes that played the game. Okay, and she's telling the athletes that played the game pretty much they don't know what they talking about. She cuts them off on every single chance she gets. Will not respond to what they're saying. She won't even acknowledge what they're saying. She's going to get her point across because that's all that matters. And ESPN is allowing this to happen. Allowing this to happen. Let me explain something to you. That's what's wrong with this world today. Okay? A lot of these females out here, especially the young ones, they're out here talking to men like they're little boys. That just takes me right to relationships. And I hear a lot of women telling a man how to be a man. But do you know how to be a woman? You are the host of the show. You're supposed to speak on what the topic is and let your guest speak. Not interrupt your guest to get your point across. Your point really doesn't matter. What you're showing is that you think that you're above these men that actually played the game. I know y'all seen the clip with Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins told her, no, I have facts. And you know, she never acknowledged that man. She just went on and finished saying what she's saying. Transparency. Of course, transparency. That's what we want. That's what they're speaking on. Boston's coach deserved everything that he got. Maybe more. Okay? Because he broke policy. But all the reports say that the relationship between him and that female was consensual. Consensual. That means two people agreeing to do something. Handling their business. So why wasn't she, whomever she is, put out on the forefront? My theory on that is that it's a higher up's wife that he was smashing, and they don't want to come out with tell everybody who it was. That's why they're keeping it under wraps. Again, he deserves everything that he got coming to him. But that lady should have everything, have the exact same thing happen to her that happened to him. Hands down. And this young lady here, this young lady here, yo. Then with Stephen A. Smith, you got to go watch. I would have put the video up, but you know I try to get in and get out. Okay, but Stephen A. Smith was talking about it, and he said the exact same thing. And she got on Stephen A. Smith's show and told Stephen A. to stop it. We're not going to blame women. When did he blame a woman? He said the exact same thing I just said. The female should have been put out there just like Adoka was. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. Where is Buddy? I need to find Buddy from that used to be on ESPN. The heavyset guy. I forget his name. Last name begin with a W. I forget his name, but I need to find Buddy. Because ESPN don't like realness. They got a lot of these guys on there. I was watching her with the other day with Richard Jefferson on there, and this other guy and another female analyst. And that female analyst, I think she played basketball, but she agrees with everything Malika says, you know. But you watch Richard Jefferson during that whole process, he's looking like, what are you talking about? She's saying Jason Tatum is not a superstar. He's knocking on the door. Okay? He's knocking on the door. BS. Okay? This man beat Milwaukee, I think number 1 defense in the league, beat the Heat, the number 4 defense in the league, and went up against Golden State, the number 2 defense in the league during the regular season. And that man held his own. He got to the NBA Finals, sweeping Brooklyn, Kevin Durant them. Sweeping them right up under the rug. And for anybody to say that man's not a superstar, you know, y'all don't watch, y'all don't know basketball, or y'all don't watch it. Y'all just go along with the narrative. But Richard Jefferson, get back to Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson was looking at her like, what? Y'all need to go watch that clip. They talking about Jason Tatum being a superstar. Go find it on the tube here. But I'm gonna try to find it and put it on the link below. You dig? But Jason Whitlock, that's Buddy's name. Jason Whitlock. Where is Jason Whitlock? You know, I don't agree with everything Jason Whitlock said when he was on ESPN, especially about politics. But the brother was real. The brother kept it real. They got rid of. But he kept it real. And I think he got a podcast now, and he keep it real on his podcast. I definitely got to go watch what he said about this female here. But ESPN has gotten ridiculous with this. This is like madness. If you didn't play the sport, you shouldn't even be talking about it. It's unbelievable that you got a female that's never played the sport, and then let me not leave this out. They hired her sister, okay, and her sister lied on Steph Curry. Okay, during the playoffs last year, Golden State fans got this chant, "Whip that trick," from the movie that I forget the movie name, is right on the tip of my tongue, but whip that trick, whip that trick. She said she talked with Steph Curry. Okay, she spoke with Steph Curry, and Steph Curry said, she asked Steph Curry about the game tonight, and Steph Curry said, just looked back at her and said, "Whip that trick." Bull-faced lie. The man never said that. The media nowadays, they want to be the first one to get the report out there. If it's right or wrong, they just want to be the first. And when you're being untruthful, when you're being manipulative on television, is straight disrespect to the profession. ESPN needs to do better. Needs to do better. That's why I would rather watch first Undisputed than to watch First Take. Okay, one thing I see about Undisputed, they get their information, they research before they start speaking. This female is out of control, and that's exactly what this nation of ours is coming to. Females talking out of pocket to men, grown men. This female, 27 years old, and talking to Stephen A. Smith like he's a little child. And I see that out in the street here. Females talking to men like they little children, but then they can't control their own children. We got to do better. ESPN, you definitely got to do better. You dig? Off Limit Sports Talk, baby. Yeah, it is. Let go.